Hello, today I will show you how to read the sky and learn about star system and constellation. To learn the sky, you have to use a apps or M star map. I'm going to use Stellarium Mobile. It's gave me very correct sky, and other apps are not very correct, so I'm going to use this. You have to click install to install these apps. I'm not going to install this. I will open the Stellarium apps. So you can see there are a lot of star on these apps, but we don't usually see this much star because of light pollution. So I have to go to setting. So I'm going to click on 3 bar and go to setting. Next I have to click on reset setting. Next I will go to the menu again, then setting. Then I have to change the location. Instead of auto location, you have to select your city. So I'm going to type my city, which is Kustia. So I'm going to select Kustia. Then I will go to advanced setting and set the brightness value to 0.4, because this much star I can see on night sky. So first you have to understand 4 PV star to read the sky. So I'm going to look at here. As you can see, this is September, and on September you can clearly see this triangle, and this is Vega, and also this is Altair. This is the brightest star in the night sky of September, so you have to remember this. The Vega star system, as you can see, this is a blue star, and the Altair, you can see this is one of the brightest star in September, and it has a small star beside it. So you can see that, and this is actually a triangle. You can find this star very easily, so you have to remember this. And on these apps there are few you can find more detail. If you click on any star system, as you can see Vega, when I click on Vega, you can see the distance between our solar system and Vega is 25 light years, and you can read more about this star system. And if you want to know more, then you have to go to this section. As you can see, this is a Wikipedia link. So Vega is a blue star. Blue star mean our sun is actually white. And why we see yellow or orange? Because if you wear a sunglasses which is black, then you will see black tint on it. For our atmosphere, we see our white sun as yellow or orange. Sometimes we say red when it is dark. So, as you can see, when I go to the Vega section, you can see it is on the constellation of Lyra. And next we have this bird. This is called Cygnus, and like so you can see Acolia, and next we can see dolphin, and so on so on. You can see there's the W is clearly visible on night sky, which is called Cassiopeia. And next, beside the W, we can see Andromeda. And Andromeda, on middle of the Andromeda, you can see a red star or red giant. If you click on that, then you can see it is mentioning there's high proportion motion star. And next we have two stars, as you can see on the arm. And if we zoom in, and you can see our Andromeda Galaxy, which is our neighbor, and it will collide to our Milky Way galaxy after 2.5 billion years, 4.5 billion years, and they will form a galaxy which will be Andromeda. Next, beside the W, we can see Ursa Minor, and Ursa Minor has a very important star. If I click on this star, you can see the star name is Polaris, and you can find more detail about the star system. I'm not going to explain all of that. You can read by yourself. It is actually not the star. If you find this star, then you can assume this is north. As you can see, this is extreme north, and all of the stars are rotate around this star, but this star doesn't rotate, so it will stay on north. This is Ursa Minor, and we have one more constellation which is called Ursa Major. This is the Ursa Major, and the tail section, this is a bear, and the tail section, I'm going to mark this. So the tail section, this is called Big Dipper. Next we have Draco. You can see the constellation very easily. This is Draco constellation. Next we have Voltis. You can see this red giant. You can see red giant Arcturus or Arcturus, and you can see beside the Arcturus this star. This is really visible. This is clearly visible on night sky. And next we have Virgo, and next we have Scorpion. You can find this Scorpion constellation very easily. As you can see, the Scorpion has 3 stars beside the main star, and you can assume this as Scorpion constellation. And next we have Sagittarius. Sagittarius is in between Scorpion and Sagittarius, there are a region which have our black hole Sagittarius A star, and the black hole is actually 2600 light years away from our solar system, and all the stars we see that's located on Milky Way galaxy, and the Sagittarius A star is located at the center of this galaxy, Milky Way. So this is really good thing. Next we have few other star system, and one more thing I want to mention, that you can see this type of thing on night sky. If you look at any region, especially the Cygnus constellation and Lyra constellation, you can find more than 4 this thing going. So if you look at this region, Cygnus and Lyra, then you can find more than 4 of this thing. This thing actually, in my childhood, I thought it is rocket, but it is not rocket, it is actually satellite. As I click on this, you can see this is Starlink 1641, and it is actually distance from this is almost 700 kilometer. So this is moving really fast. For comparison, the bullet from AK-47 travel around 1.5 kilometer per second, and the satellite travel at 6.5 kilometer per second, and sometimes it travel around 7.5 kilometer per second. So this is really a good thing. And next we can we see there's a rocket, but is blinking. Blinking means sometime the brightness increase, sometime the brightness decrease. So that thing is actually rocket body. And one more interesting thing about Vega is our sun has Oort cloud and Kuiper belt and asteroid belt. Like so, Vega has similar Oort cloud and Kuiper belt and asteroid belt. So if you find extraterrestrial thing, then Vega will be best candidate for finding alien. So next we have a lot of things to explore. Just download these apps and see for yourself. I hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching this video. Have a good day. Bye.